I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Good evening, gamers. Welcome back to the show. Today we're playing more Advance Wars. All of you Latin enjoyers out there, I hope you enjoyed today's Discord go live message. Let's knock out today's game though, and then we'll head on over to the old Advance Wars store and get some work done. What do we have? This is Rainbow Six, I think. Not Rainbox. Nope. Rainbow Six Vegas. Nope. Titanfall 2. There we go. Figured it out. This is interesting. What are we thinking, guys? Is this StarCraft? No. Supreme Commander, maybe? Nice. Oh, double trouble. Let's see what the keywords are. Hacking, puzzles, androids, crafting. Ooh. Is this Alien Isolation? Levitation, bioweapons, telekinesis, retrofuturism. Bioshock? Voice in your head, boss fight, sci-fi lab, body horror. Soma? Glove powers, mind control, energy weapon, neural polymer. Fuck. Prey? Is this actually Prey this time? No. Dead scientist, dystopian future, mutant creature, robotic uprising. Damn. Bioweapon, retrofuturism, body horror, glove powers, neural polymer, System Shock. Wow, I don't know. Soviet aesthetic, cybernet. Oh, is this Atomic Hearts? Atomic Heart? It is. Okay. Well, we got it eventually. I haven't played this one. I know it was pretty popular at some point. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I have chat open. I'm not even looking at chat. No, boy. That's good, because then I couldn't cheat. Very important. Captain Sandwich said the Deus Ex series. I was thinking that, but I wouldn't say Deus Ex is retro futuristic. I guess if you'd said that before. All right, so let's turn that off. That's the Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp OST, by the way. We're playing the original Advance Wars for the Game Boy Advance right here, the only place you can get it. Live. Uh-oh. Did I break the capture? Hold on. Oh, okay. Give it a second. Still very new to this whole capture card thing. Come on. Okay, I think we may have a problem here. Press start. See, it's not connected properly. All right, hold on. We'll be right back. I gotta reset the capture. Oh, great, I broke it. Hold on. Ugh. It's all this old hardware. It doesn't play nice. It is what it is, as they say. I just noticed something. It's a game that I haven't played in a while, but we'll worry about that later. What is going on here? Holy moly. Okay, I think we got it. Give it a second. It's establishing a connection. Gotta unplug and plug stuff in. It's like, what the hell's going on here, man? Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Okay, it's working. There we go. All right. There we go. Continuing the campaign. Let's continue. All right, we are in Green Earth territory, so let's see what our terms are today. Capture the enemy HQ. Okay, so we actually gotta win. This isn't some silly nonsense. And we gotta be real careful about this guy, because he can just shoot us right the heck down. Well, let's start by taking out his copter. You gotta be careful. Eagle has bonuses to his air units, so it's a little spooky, but I think we can pull it off. So yeah, he can hit our anti-air, but he wouldn't dare. Eagle's not that stupid. At least he shouldn't be. So we'll go ahead and hit the tank. We'll push right. Does he? Let me check if he has a base. If he has a base, we may have some problems. But if it's just us versus a random assortment of nonsense, I think we'll be okay. And honestly, we can probably push to capture the HQ right away. I think that'll be better. Just move our missiles into position. Rosy Crystal says the victory terms in this game are capture the HQ or defeat the enemy unless otherwise stated. Most missions are like that. Okay, I wasn't sure. I know there's some like special defense missions in some of the other entries, but that's good to know. It's just bog standard advanced wars for us today. Go ahead and send this guy. He's just gonna wait. Now you might think, oh, you know, it would be smarter to do XYZ. We're not going for smart, guys. We're going for speed. Can't afford anti-air, huh? Well, you know what they say. Never base skip. Could just do APC. No, let's go infantry here. All right, here we go. What was he captured for? He doesn't have any bases. That's a little spooky. Okay, so he does not. He chooses not to go for that. So he could capture a base. That would be a bit of a problem. But if we can neutralize the power of his jets and just protect our helicopter by surrounding it with ground units, his bomber can attack, but his bomber's way the hell up here. So not worried about it right now. So we'll just move that up so we can sort of... Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. No, it's fine. We'll just make sure that everything is behind a wall of infantry or whatever. Okay, so definitely don't do that. We can move. I'm just trying to... I think right here should be fine. And we'll just kind of be able to hold off his air assault. Well, no, we definitely want to take out the copter here, because that can actually attack our ground units. The jets are useless. They can't do anything against ground units. So as long as we protect our air units by surrounding them, we should be fine. So literally, if we just do this, we're completely safe. I mean, his battlecopter might get a shot off on the missile, which would suck. But the only way to prevent that would be to leave our other units at the mercy. Okay, well, not a great loadout here. Okay, we can afford an anti-air. That's perfect. And that should just let us push all the way up here, and we can drop off a mech and take the HQ real easy. Super simple mission. He's gonna get a base, whatever. He can only make ground units, it doesn't matter. We can just avoid the missile. So he moves in. So he actually doesn't go for the missile. He does park his jet right next to it, which is gonna kind of suck because then we can't shoot at it. We have a minimum range, as we've talked about in the past. But I think we'll be all right. Just got to make sure we're doing the right thing here. Yeah, so it is what it is, as they say. Yeah, let's just take out this one jet and we'll deal with the other jet in time. It's not going anywhere. Again, we will have to protect our other units, whether that's by sacrificing. See, the jet is now blocking our path, which is a little bit annoying. If we drop that on the far side, so yeah, it's not going anywhere, is it? Oh man, I guess we can sack the battle copter. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, we can protect it here. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can't. Okay, so now it cannot attack our air units, and we can just lock it in with the APC. That's hilarious. And then just back it up. And now we can hit it next turn, no problem. So we just keep pushing, get to the enemy HQ, win the match. Doesn't matter. Oh shit. Well, whatever, it doesn't. I guess he can move his bomber in, which does suck. But he's not gonna. He doesn't even move his bomber at all. It's wasting his time. He can capture, I guess, which is nice for him. He doesn't even do anything. Those are green earth troops. There's an independent battalion roaming about. Okay, you're too late now. Well, good luck. All right, thanks, Nell. Oh, the weather's kicking in. That's kind of fun. It's windy? I think it's just windy. It rained earlier today. And apparently my coworker said that there were that's the tornado warning where she was, so that was exciting. I wasn't there, so I can't say, but I'm sure it was very fun for all involved. So our goal is to lure the bomber in, take it out, and then we just kind of have free reign. In fact, we can sacrifice this tank here, block the cap. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Heck, we can even use our battlecopter here. Nice. Okay. In comes the artillery. Infantry keeps making its way in. I didn't build anything last turn for some reason. I don't know why. Just not up to the task, I guess. Missiles are really only 12,000? Just swore they were more than that. Alright, see what he's gonna do. He's gonna move his bomber in like a dummy. He's gonna take out my regular tank because he can't hit my medium tank. It's gonna one-shot because it's an Eagle bomber, but that doesn't matter. Really, he's already lost here. I don't even have to pop my power. We just hit him. No problem. And he is, of course, stupid So we just move my battlecopter up, drop my mech on his base, push forward. Finish capping, whatever, doesn't matter. Maybe it looks good on our after action report. Ah, I see here you captured several bases. Great work. Ooh. Hope that didn't fuck anything up. I really need a dedicated mute button on my keyboard. The microphone doesn't have one, sadly, because it's not that kind of microphone. My headset microphone has one, but that's a little bit less useful. Okay, so he's moving in. Now I think we can pop the power. So while we're playing Advance Wars, I'm in the middle of an Advance Wars by Web game. It's so hard to know if you're winning in that game. Like I have no idea whether I'm winning or not. I think maybe at the moment it's still pretty early days. I think it's maybe like day 9 or day 10 or something. So maybe that's just gonna be the case, that you're not gonna know who's winning until you actually win. I think we're like dead even on properties and units and stuff, so we'll just have to see. Guess I should move on to the plains. Get better defense. Ooh, yeah. We do a little damage. Yeah, and it appears that his tanks are currently not available because he has misplaced them. Of course, now I have all these useless anti-air, so that's great. Guess I can use them to block. A nice use of anti-air. Get a regular ass tank going. We win next turn, doesn't matter. You're real curious to know if anybody... If you don't see the obvious play, maybe if you run into missile range, you could get screwed up. It's possible. I should have not done that. That's fine. Should have used the one that's further back. There we go. Blast him. Alright. We grab our we take out this guy. Then we just push forward with our medium tank and artillery, and we just bypass the missiles altogether. They don't really matter. We don't have any aircraft over here anyway. We just hit him as hard as we can. His units are slightly weaker because they're not air units. Only his air units get a buff. And again, it doesn't really matter because we've already won. This is more for points, I suppose. Doing more damage. I lost. Don't you play dumb with me, boy. Uh-oh. So, continuing to feign ignorance, eh? Very well, but next time we meet will be our last. What was that all about? Who in the world was that? It's Eagle Man. She told us. All right, on to number whatever. Air Ace, 7 days. I'm an Opal Rat. Yay! I've graduated. All right, on to, at least we're not doing the freaking tutorial all day. Oh boy, it's Max. Kept you waiting, huh? Sorry to keep you waiting. Who are you? I'm Max. I was ordered to join you in Star, so here I am. You get right to the point. I'm the king of direct combat. Need someone to mix it up? I'm the best. When I really get rolling, Max Force boosts my firepower even higher. Cool. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but why focus on the negative, huh? Use the control pad. Oh, I get to pick? Oh, baby. This route looks tough. Let's do the tough route. Here we go. You know, after I beat this game, maybe I should revisit Wargroove. Oh, fuck. You're here to help too? Max is here, man. Must tell you, and he's quite a capable CEO. If you're not careful, he may just pass you up. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Step 1. We're gonna take out all the battleships. Okay. Can't fire. We're not in range. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know what? Once we take out all the subs or all the battleships, we're gonna be just fine. Move in and dive. Or do we even need to? Yeah, I think we do. Well, maybe not. No, we should. Why not? Move into the reef so we take less damage. Oh, this is interesting. So we could just lander our way over there, huh? Oh, right. All his ranged units suck. That's great. All right. What do we do here? Do we just smash him? Just go absolutely apeshit? That is kind of Max's MO. We might as well. Just absolutely hammer his units. Does he own that city? He does not. It's a neutral city, so that's perfect for us. Oh, yeah. Oh, Max tanks. So good. You don't need anything else. Oh, 82. Oh, but he didn't even do any damage back. Glorious. Max, you truly are the king. We do have a problem, of course. In that we need to, I guess, protect our artillery. Yeah, whatever. Let him hit it. Let him hit that artillery if he wants. And really, we only need one lander to get through. I think we just fuck the lander. We just roll right through. I'm not even worried about it. I think we take out his battleships, use our own battleship to shell, and go from there. The lander's not doing anything for us. Max is not the sneaky type. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's gonna snow. Okay, here we go. He's gonna attack, he's gonna winter me. Which sucks for movement, but everything else I think will be alright. He only gets a plus 10% damage boost. So he's going to... Oh no. Bonk. Not great. He goes for the artillery with the 5 HP tank, which is, you know, it's a good hit. Alright, he goes around. He hits a mech with an injured tank, huh? Okay. Seems like it's gonna be a bit of a problem for him. We do not have the range, so that's a problem. Well, he just moved his artillery. I guess we don't need to move. I think we're good, guys. Yep. That'll do it. So his artillery's neutralized. As long as we stay out of range of his rockets for the time being, I think we'll be okay. Take out his tank. Take out one battleship and then hit his other two. Does he have one in range of my battleship? Okay, so we want to take out the ones that can actually hit my battleship. Like this. Pew! Kaboom, kaboom. Did we get our max blast actually? No. We did not. And I'm okay with that. There we go. The 2 battleships out of the running. There we go. I don't think we pop it yet. I think we just we take our lumps here, we finish them off, and then when we're ready to really push, because I mean we're already partway through the turn, there's no use for it. Let's make sure. So medium tank can only hit the infantry, so let's do that. This might be an Olaf loses by just raw destruction of his assets. No HQ cap necessary. Ba, 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 ba. I don't think his infantry are stronger either. Might be wrong. Shoot, I'm within range of his rockets now. Just my mech though, which is fine. We gotta watch out for the battleship too. Nope, battleship's fine. So we'll save our max force for next turn. Hopefully the snow's over by then. This medium tank can mix it up. There. That can hit my mech, whatever. That can go around the outside. But so be it. Go ahead and supply. And we'll wait. Think that's it. Snow's over. Here we go. See what happens. So he gets some HP back on his medium tank, which sucks. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep. I was not expecting that. I should have dove. He fires at the 1. That's fine. And he has a full HP battleship. What does he do with it? He goes for my sub. That makes sense. So that's gonna take out one of my subs. The one that was not dove, but that's okay. Gonna rocket my mechs. Fine. We were expecting that. He did not rocket my other mech though, or he didn't battleship my mech. This tank is unfortunately gonna get hit pretty hard by his tank. Put the other tanks up. Okay, yeah, this should be a piece of cake. So we hit him with the power. We'll go ahead and neutralize his other battle. Actually, no, we're dove, right? So he can't even hit us, so it doesn't matter. What do they actually say? What do you call a submarine that's has dived? Dove doesn't seem right. It's doved. Yeah, so we can at least hit his tank. Yeah, Max just does not. You don't want to build indirects with Max. There's really, they're like, look at this. I can hit exactly 2 spaces away. No more, no less. Just not a good use of resources. You're better off just building another tank. Or even a battle copter would be fine. That's as far as we can go there. Can we take out? Nope. Well, I'd love to take out his rocket, because the rocket's gonna be a pain in the ass. So let's get rid of that. And now the way to the HQ is clear. We're not gonna go this turn, but I think we can go for it next turn. If we stay out of range of his medium tanks, I think we're gonna be fine. We'll just take this one. And yes, that does give him the opportunity to retaliate with a full strength medium tank and whatever he wants, but just have to live with that. Boom. Do we even need to? I guess we better. So one big problem is I I guess it's not really a problem if we can just finish him off next turn. I was gonna say, if we throw the APC down as bait, he might get a little feisty about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, he's gonna snow it up. That's fine. You do what you gotta do, buddy. At least it's not Drake, so we're not losing half our fuel on our ships. They'd be sinking by now. He's gonna go for my battleship, whatever. We lose a couple of hit points. Well, it's not great. Hopefully we can retaliate and try to take him out. So he is gonna hit the artillery, then he's probably gonna hit it with the medium tank too. Yep, he moves on to the city, as expected. I should have moved the APC onto the city, actually. That would have been a better spot for it. Okay, so there we go. So now all we have to do is finish him off. Which I don't think we can do this turn, unfortunately, because the snow is blocking our movement. But we can finish off his medium tank. We can cripple his artillery, take out his, almost take out his ships. I don't think we can fully take them out. Yeah. Because otherwise, yeah, I'd say we can just hit him with the tank, but we can't. I don't even think this... Okay, that does have the range. Yeah. And look at that. We can do 2 damage. And... Oh, okay, we got lucky. Good luck roll. So he'll have nothing but his artillery after this. Fuel we got? 37. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him with the torpedoes. And then I think that's it. Snow's over. It's gonna hit me. Gonna hit my artillery with his artillery, no big deal. Take a little bit of damage and then finish him off next turn. So day 5. Game over. Whew. Take that, you big Olaf. What do you think of that power? As long as I didn't use my indirect combat units, that is. Ooh. Max doesn't use indirect combat units because he's clumsy. He's clumsy. Your range of fire is small too. That's life-threatening, isn't it? I'll do just fine without relying on indirects. All right, let's do this. That about wraps it up. S rank. Beautiful. All right. 5 days. Look at all these coins we're ranking. We're getting. Stacking papers. Jade rat. It's a good rank. Yes. Save over. All right, here we go. What if I wanted to go back and... Okay, Grid's here. Where is that fool? Bellowing. I'm at your service. That's better. You just remember your place. Now listen closely. Those units we saw earlier have advanced further into our territory. This is a chance to redeem yourself. Do what needs to be done. Stars troops are. Alright. If I didn't know better, I might think you weren't taking this seriously. Kind of reminds me of Irvine from Final Fantasy VIII. We don't care about, like, if we're gonna go up against indirects, we may as well just go fucking nuts, right? Fog of War, shit. Okay, that's not ideal. What's Fog of War? We had this conversation. Please tell me you're joking. See that gray stuff blocking your vision? That's Fog of War. Okay. Recon units have good vision. Leapfrog from wood to wood. Units hidden in woods are almost impossible to spot. You just don't know enough. Okay, if we can hide units in the woods, then so can our opponent. If we're not careful, hidden units will blow us away. And remember, the AI cheats. So there's an artillery. I think, well, if he's got missiles, we're fucked. So let's send in a tank first. Okay, he does have a tank, but we really don't need to be afraid of a grit tank, I don't think. Oh, trapped. Wow. Was not expecting that. Okay, we'll just blast him. So yeah, this is one of those kind of maps where you gotta slowly advance, slowly but surely. We have no airport, so that's not an option. And yeah, air units are not hidden, so we're gonna keep them behind our frontline units, just watching. I mean, if he's got missiles, we're just fucked. There's not a whole lot we can do if there's any nearby. We'll just have to spot them and then hope for the best. Let's do a little supply in here. So our goal is to get to his HQ. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of ugly. So let's see. Yeah, there you go. Get it with the rockets. Tanks are donezo. And more rockets. Where the hell are those coming from? Damn. They must be directly south of me. The only place I can think that rockets would be able to hit that from. So, yep, there they are. So we'll just send our choppers around the sides here. Keep them on the flanks like the air cavalry they are. And we know for a fact that there's a rocket. Ooh, I think we just take the hit here. So there's a rocket here that can just hit everywhere. I guess if we go here, it can't hit there because we're in the forest. So that's kind of nice. So our recon's gonna get smacked down. But hey, that's what it's there for, right? So maybe there's something to be said for just like creeping along the south side of the map. Depending on where the missiles are located though, that could be the wrong call. So I think, yeah, we'll just go ahead and head south. It's so stupid. Why don't they have to have... Oh, fuck. Why don't they have to have vision? It's not fair. Like, I get it's probably hard to code. Yeah, okay, there goes my artillery. Not that it matters. That is so stupid. I could just be like, yeah, they don't have to have vision. No big deal. Also, what the hell are we gonna do about the rocket here? I don't really have a solution. Maybe if we offer our rocket as a sacrificial unit here. Heck said it's really not that hard to code. Oh, so you're saying that intelligence system was just lazy when they did this? I believe you. Okay, so there's nothing there. That's good. I think we're on the right track here. We just go... Fuck that up. Whatever, they're not gonna go for that. They're gonna go straight for my APC as soon as I let them. So I'm gonna pull back slightly. Let's see what we're getting hit with today. Rocket on my rocket. No big deal. They knew their AI was so dumb they needed to give them an advantage. You think that's what it was? Okay, max strike. See, that's the problem. When the hell do you use a max strike when you can't see anything? Oh, I guess now would be the time. Sacrifice a helicopter into possible missile range to take out the rocket. Yeah, sadly. We can only get the one over there. So that may end up losing us our rocket, but so be it. 195% damage. Oh, grit. It's smarter in dual strike? Alright. If only I was playing dual strike, huh? Oh, hello. Do a little damage to that artillery, why not? Yeah, when this game came out in like 2001, we can't fault them too much. Like, they didn't know what was going on back then. Okay, nothing here. That's great. I think that should keep us out of range of any pesky missiles we might come across. Oh, there's the missiles right there. I didn't see those. I guess that's to prevent you from just flying straight over the top side. I'm sure there's more. We'll get shot down here in a second. So first he's going to take out the APC, of course. Where's my recon? Oh, no, not quite. We can ignore that missile on the city. No, no missiles? Oh, baby, okay. Well, that simplifies things a little bit. So what we're gonna do now is trap. I'm trapped, guys. Trapped by an artillery. Okay, let's not move into missile range like an idiot, huh? Is there a way to check? Yeah, he's gonna fire his powers, so he'll have one extra range, so we gotta watch out. Let's not send my helicopter up there. So that'll take him out. Boom, boom, boom. Artillery down. Nothing there. Nothing there. He may have something on that northern area, but whatever. Not a lot we can do. All right, let's see what he's got. So he's gonna super snipe or snipe attack, I guess. Super snipe is the super CO power. So he has one artillery we can see. So there's the rocket from the other area up north. So we know that's there. And he has a missile in a forest somewhere. Probably to the north also, if I had to guess. So yeah, nothing there. And we didn't see anything there either. Okay, so it looks like we're clear. We'll just send everything south. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Over the top. Okay, I think we're good. So what's he gonna do this time? He's gonna shoot my recon with his little artillery. The little artillery that could. Okay, I think we're good then. We'll just take his thingy here. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Absent-mindedly clicking or tapping on a button has forced me to take an additional turn here. Oh well. Here we go. Ba, ba, ba. Rick can do nothing except for watch. There we go. There goes my speed. Booster Duck 9 says my favorite part of Advance Wars when the wars get advanced. That's mine too. I like when Andy says, well, I do like when he says what's an airport, but I also like when he says it's advancing time, and then he advances all over those guys. It's really fun. How's it going, Booster Duck? You big Advance Wars fan? I got sucked back in rather to Advance Wars, just because of Advance Wars by web. All right, Grit, working for Blue Moon, blah, blah, blah. I got my reasons. I'm getting out of here. You know, I didn't play the Reboot Camp. We've talked about it a little bit of time. Did they put voice acting in? Or do they just like grunt at you? Yeah, technique was, ugh. Could have been faster. We could have better speed. If I hadn't mispushed, fat fingered the button press there. Kill a Jade Rat. Yeah, save, whatever. All right, where are we headed next? Up north. Okay. We're running out of opportunities. I don't see the need to get so worked up. It's not like this was Blue Moon property to begin with. Oh boy. It's common theft, man. All right. You're pushing your luck. All right, so what are we doing? I kind of just want to play max. Like I just want to smash. That's all I want to do. Blizzard battle. So let's see what we're up against here. All right, it's a map where we get to build. Andy, Max, can you hear me? I've learned that this is a vital deployment point, so we can drive him from the region. We may just cripple his army. Okay, perfect. Need to capture as much property as possible. First army to secure 12 properties. All right, we got to interrupt the caps. I'm on it. I know how to do this from playing Advance Wars by web. This will be simple. Super easy. So first thing we do, well, let's not be stupid here. Let's go for the easy caps. We want to get that income advantage right off the bat. Let's go for the base, actually. That's probably the smart play. And send our tanks up north to deal with his army as it comes in. All right, let's do this. Let's see what he's got. So he goes for his caps. Those are his properties. Okay, that's reasonable. Does he send in the medium tank is the question. He doesn't send in the medium tank. That's interesting. I disagree with that play. I really think he should have sent the medium tank in, but whatever, he's an AI, so who cares, right? So we take out his tank with our tank and his artillery with our tank. And then he comes in with the counterattack. His artillery's dead, so my medium tank wipes the floor with his tank. He's not smart enough to interrupt the cap. And we're in the clear. Oh, he hangs on with one. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. We go here. We build a mech and an infantry. All right, it's all coming back to me now. I am the king of base building. And I'm the one, if he doesn't interrupt my cap, I'm gonna get another base. Oh, look at this. Ooh, ouch, that actually was kind of painful. What's he do with the artillery is the question. Does he pull it back? He just leaves it there. What the fuck, dude? What's your problem? Okay, capture the base, so there's another base for us to use. We can just light up his tank here. Rilip says it'd be nice if the web version had animations. You got to get the plugin, Rilip. There's a plugin that adds all that stuff. You got to get the mod. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys liked mods. Now all of a sudden mods are the enemy, huh? I see how it is. Never thought you'd see the day that Star would recommend mods, but here we are. Nobody said any. Well, I was anticipating it, Hex. I knew it was coming. And if it didn't come, I was gonna make it come. So, there you go. Preemptively recommending some plugins for Advance Wars by Web, if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, I don't think we're getting over this mountain anytime soon. I think we have to go over the top and then try to push south. I think that's our best bet. He's building a recon, but he thinks he's going to interrupt my caps, but it's going to take him forever to get the recon. I guess he could go through the forest. I wouldn't do that. So yeah, he's going for the caps. We do need to stop the cap. Oh, there goes his tank. So close. All right, he's moving out. He's got transports and everything here. This is pretty crazy. So here we cap. And you know, honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go for. Either way, it's going to take us another turn. Ugh, snow, man. The snow, man. That's brutal. Wow. We're gonna have to use our APC next turn to send our infantry forward a little bit. Okay. Now we cap. Take 3 turns. And here, I think we want to build infantry, and tank to start fucking them up a little bit. Shit. Really? Okay, well, we're not gonna get that healed in time, so I'm just gonna move it forward. I think we just have to let it be. He does have a medium tank coming in though. That's a bit of a problem. Fine. We'll just have to rush him. He can't be everywhere at once. Even if he gets that recon up here, what's he gonna do? Interrupt my mechs? How many properties does he have? Shit. There's no way he has 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 on each side. So you pretty much have to... What is this shit? He's moving his APC to block. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it just dies to 1 shot from my tanks. Yeah, snow only lasts 1 turn, Brillup. For the CO power version, it only lasts 1 turn. For the bullshit, like, scripted snow section, it lasts for as long as the map wants it to. So we should be able to just Sneak over here. Drop him in the river there. I think the best place we want to be, well, definitely up north. We're gonna have to push him out of that northern area, but if we can pressure his south, or the center, I guess. It's not really the south. We got nothing here, huh? We could go recon. He doesn't have a lot of, he does have quite a bit of infantry. I guess it wouldn't hurt to grab some recon here. Okay, that's reasonable. Rocket? No, I'm not gonna build max rockets. Come on. It's better than his artillery, but not by much. Okay, this is interesting. So let's see, what can I do here? 61% damage. And then we start capping the city and force him to either stay with his recon, withdraw it, or not attack my mech, I guess. So he has to choose between attacking my mech, which will attack next turn, or attacking or blocking the cap on the city. And I got more infantry where that came from, so it's not even really a problem for me. This is certainly an option. Just move your conga line of artillery right into my tanks. Okay. Whatever you think is best, Olaf. You want to try to send your troops into the meat grinder. That's your prerogative. Yeah. And now here comes our recon to block enemy infantry. Can we afford another tank is the question. We cannot. Let's just go infantry then. Okay. So we're sitting pretty good here. I'm gonna send this back to repair. And we'll force him to bring his indirects up if he wants to stop me. Okay, so he is gonna interrupt the cap. Not for very long, though. And the interesting thing is that from here, I'll be able to send in my APC. Oh, ouch. Okay. I did not see that line. That's fine. That must have been his plan the whole time, huh? So we could really use that max blast right about now. Or we'll just hold. It really doesn't matter that much if we just stay here. It's not like his troops can get close. So we hold him at the bridge. Like this. And I send in more troops to reinforce. My tanks are replenishing. I can get one more good shot off here. Can my APC make it? No. So I actually just want to capture again. And we let the mech sit. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit. I wanted to use the APC to resupply. I bungled it. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll just drop him off here then. Go, go, go. Rilip said, I didn't know you could just walk. How else did you think you loaded? That's the only way to load, actually. Oh, we could try to send a tank through here, I guess, but that's fine. We're gonna try to hold this area as best we can. Again, we're gonna win the center is what we're trying to do. We don't so much care about the north other than holding it and capturing that city there. So yeah, those mountains in the forest are really slowing him down. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we capture. Got him. Okay, we wait. We supply. We do not hit him this turn. We want to force him. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter because either way he can just retreat his recon and attack. What we really want to do is we want to put an infantry there to block. Like this. Those are gonna start going north at this point. So much infantry, man. This probably would have been better suited as mechs. Okay. How much do I do with without a max blast? I think we have to pull back though. We got to start capturing. What should we do if we attack? 22%? What if we max blast? I know this is a complete waste, but... Just 27% damage. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. Okay, not too bad. So he'll hit us back, but by then we'll have our medium tank in position, which is good. The medium tanks can move 6. Has that always been the case? I'm actually gonna base lock myself here, I think. Unless, yeah, I can't afford another medium tank, so we'll just park it there. I legitimately had no idea that medium tanks could move 6. I thought they could only move 5. Get another tank here. Yeah, that works. Let's see what he does. So he attacks my guys. That's fine. Because now his tank is stuck there. Bogged down. Then he hits my tanks. Tanks hold on by 1. Still in this fight. We love to see it. Okay, then here's the fun part. I got mechs up in the mountains. Other than this rocket, which I guess we do have to worry about. We can just sit here and deal with them. I started capping, right? I did. So maybe we just win now. We might have to get one more. Nope, we got it. Okay, we're good. Get out there and stop that cursed Orange Star army. All right, let's go. Blah, blah, blah. I guess I'll mosey on down and clean up this mess. Yeehaw! Nice. Victory! Ooh. Okay, could have been better. I'm an ebon rat. I didn't save. Oh well. Save next time. All right. What do we got? It looks like we'll be facing Grit next. Grit, is he the guy who keeps calling me Junior? Do you know him or something? He, Nell, and I used to be friends. All right, Nell knows him. Why is he working for Blue Moon? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Max is going to be playing up against Grit here. History lesson. Ugh, this shit again. This place was made for Grit. What I think to do is use the terrain and creep up on him. All right, let's do it. Just park in the reefs. We're good. We're good. So if we move forward slightly, we can hit that next time. We'll go ahead and dive. Okay, so we got some real solid vision here, which is good. This is going to be interesting. I do not believe where are the damn shoals, man? We'd have to land them all the way up here. Okay, so it seems like we're in the clear from here. I do have to be worried about random shit just coming out of nowhere, though. That's just the kind of game this is. I guess if because I can't unload here. So this is shoal, but this is all sea. So there's really no place we can drop. Oh no, if we go here, we can drop off medium tanks. That'll be fine, I suppose. And we cannot build more bases. Oof. Oh, but his HQ's all the way up here. Ugh. That's kind of yucky. This is gonna suck. Not a fun map. All right, let's see what he's got. Well, here I am again. This whole thing don't sit well with me, but I guess I gotta stop fooling around. All right. Reckon I best get started. Yeehaw! Where is he supposed to be from? Is there a whatchamacall equivalent to the south? Okay, so we can just blast his tank there. Again, no reason for us to even bother trying to capture cities. It doesn't do us any good. But we know where his sub is. Right there. We should be able to hit it with the cruiser. 135% damage. Thank you, Max, for the extra bonus. Very nice of him. Take out his lander. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so now comes the fun part. So nothing, no traps for us, but I don't have any tanks, so it doesn't really matter. That's unfortunate. I'm kind of trapped here. That's certainly something. So he attacks there. And now we can see. So yeah, subs do have good vision, which is pretty sweet. So we'll try to send our lander. We'll try to sneak our lander up and just cap his HQ. I think that's the best way to do this. If we've cleared out this whole northern side, it shouldn't matter. Kind of, again, it's one of those maps where I should not have split my forces. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Gonna go for the cap. Smart. Oh, fuck. Oh, now my... Okay, so he's gonna artillery my cruiser. Interesting. Ouch. Ooh, it's dead. It's fucking done. Okay, so that one was up there. He goes for the ones on the road. They're gone. Yeesh. And then, well, his tank's not gonna do too much, fortunately. Gonna do more than I'd like, but not that much, all things considered. Okay. I don't expect hidden. I mean, there might be. I'm gonna send my subs up. But there's only like what, one forest here that I have to worry about, and maybe a battleship, which is what we're going to be checking for next. Let's come back up. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do other than hiding in the woods, I think, at this point. We only need one, so let's just send our one lander, the little lander that could. Block his cap, just to piss him off. I should have max blasted. What am I doing? But in the meantime, yeah, we'll max blast now, I guess. There's no way I'm losing to you, Grit. Go on now, get. So there's no artillery within range here. We would have seen it. But I think we can safely park in the forest here. Maybe we can force him to move all of his units to the south to interrupt me. Okay, so save our fuel. And then I guess we should try to get as much infantry out of here as we can. If we can... I guess we don't want him to capture my HQ though. That would be pretty devastating. That's the end of the game right there. I could do this. That's an option. So he's gonna do that. His artillery comes in. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I have nothing to do against that artillery. Yep, there he is. All right. Let's see what our options are. Well, I can take out his tank at least, so that's no longer a concern. And if he moves his artillery up, he's gonna have to deal with our battleship shelling him here. We have 6 shots left, we'll be fine. Yeah, just chill. We'll get into position. Okay, let's double check this one here. Oh! Oh, fuck! That's really bad, actually. Actually, it's not, because he's just gonna take out our submarine. Cruisers cannot attack other ocean units or naval units, so we should be okay. As long as I stay out of range of any rockets, which we're gonna try to do by dropping our guy there. Okay, looks like we're clear, so we're just jumping forest to forest. Running anything? That's whom we know. Yeah, these are probably my... Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's the tank that I already damaged. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Okay, so yeah. Submarine's dead. Oh, no, not quite, because it's Grit. Grit's got nothing. That sub ain't got nothing, man. Okay, so now here comes... This is an interesting situation. We can attack the artillery, but the artillery can't really attack us back. So we can just whittle it down with infantry. Not efficient, but it's doable. And if he wants to attack me, he'll have to attack my infantry, either on the forest or on a city. Oh, and also, right, I have a battleship. Can't forget about that. I wouldn't build a battleship as max, but if you give me one, I will certainly use it. Okay, so we're just... Oh, okay, we got trapped. Not a problem. Boom. Get fucked. I honestly could have left my medium tank in the forest and just blasted the rocket later. That probably would have been smarter, actually. Okay, so it looks... Oh, battleship, you say? Sneaky, sneaky. Let's go ahead and cripple it. 2 HP battleship, it's not gonna do much. I mean, it'll still block the cap, so we do need to be careful. And his... Fortunately, his tank has full coverage, so we also have to be concerned about that. And our submarine is starting to run out of fuel, so we're gonna have to be careful. He's gonna snipe attack me. With what? I don't know. I don't know that he's got anything. Okay, he has an artillery hidden in the woods somewhere. Ooh, should have just left it. Should have just left it. Damn, that's got some range on it. Well, there's our test battleship. Oh no, never mind. Our test tank. But you know what that means? That means that his... So he has an artillery... presumably somewhere. I mean, it's got to be somewhere. That's everything somewhere. You motherfucker. Oh no, my lander. Fuck, with the mech on board too. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, that kind of fucks up my plan. Okay, so the artillery is not there. At least we know that much. Ugh. Right, I forgot the secret artillery was hiding the whole ass time. I know he's got artillery. These fucking puzzle maps, man. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it feels more like a puzzle than a battle. Like, oh, but you forgot about the artillery hidden in every single forest in the entire fucking game. Okay, well, fortunately, we have backup, so we'll just have to be a little bit safer next time. So we'll park our happy little butts right there. And now we know that the cruiser is somewhere around here. So the artillery is either here or here. I'm thinking it's probably here. So we're gonna have to do our best and get our little butts over there. Oh fuck me, really? How did he find me? I mean, I guess max blast, and then we hit the cruiser with the submarine. Or max force. Max blast is super seal power, blah, blah, blah. Wrong game, I know. We can still do quite a bit of damage to a cruiser with the sub. So, yep. We should be alright. Even if he takes out one of our subs, the other one should be just fine. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're gonna try to load. We're gonna try our best to get this lander, which is the only way we can win, safely over to the other side of the map. Okay, so we know the artillery is there because I already checked this forest and I haven't seen it move in the meantime. So that is our last best hope. Okay, whatever. Cruiser takes down the sub. Fine. We've got another one that can finish it off. So if I put myself right here, there's the artillery. Perfect. So now all we gotta do is go this way and hope that there's not more artillery hidden somewhere. I loaded an infantry in there, right? I think there's an infantry and an APC. Yeah, okay. Not an infantry in an APC, just an infantry and an APC. My fuel is not looking too hot here. We should probably get, yeah, the APC down to try to refuel it if we want to keep using it. Okay, so he cannot hit because I'm inside the shoal. It's good for me. Now we take out the artillery, of course. Drop that right on the shore. Wait, get some fuel next turn. I wonder, we should be able to sneak up on the artillery and then blast it with the battleship. But we'll have won by then, so it shouldn't matter. Oh, look who's sneaking up on us. Very sneaky. Fortunately, I have a medium tank. And it's a grit tank on a road. It's not doing too hot. I think at this point, we're just going to finish off all the units before we get anything else done. We're not going to get a very good rating on this. Oh, he's supplied. Nice. And then wait. And we should be able to just park right here. Fuck, it's up there. Oh, God. I fucked up. Fucked up bad. Yeah, whatever. We lose another lander. Oh, man. Okay, we don't lose it. It was close, though. I for sure thought I was in here, but it is in fact up there. So let's get this over with. You're gonna answer some questions. Hey there, Nil. Oh. I'm doing all right. I did what I was, cause that's who I am, darling. What a fun character. All right. It's interesting. Max is blue, but he's part of Orange Star. We got an A on that. Not too bad. Oh, not too bad. We didn't get an S, but so be it. I guess they're pretty flexible. As long... Oh, 69. Hold on.
69, dudes!
69 G coins. Yes, save. Okay, what's next? Andy or Max versus somebody. Sorry, Andy, Max, and Special Advisor Star, wasn't it? Who are you? My name is Sami. Or some people might just say Sammy. I'm the Special Forces Commander. I was supposed to join you earlier, but my last ration ran low, blah, blah, blah. I'm an infantry and mech unit. My mechs can... Yeah. Okay, we're going Sami then, because she can just roll up. Olaf's forces are marching toward Yellow Comet. Let's go get them. Those troops, could it be? Yeah. Fucking eagle again. Oh, God. Well, here we go. Fuck. I think I've seen those guys before. Do you remember them, Star? Yes, it's fucking eagle. Or they have an independent battalion around. What does that even mean, an independent battalion? All right, it's pretty impressive. Blah, blah, blah. Way to go, kid. All right, let's roll. Well, we're gonna start by just lighting them up with anti-aircraft fire. Andy looks like Discount Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy from the hit TV show One Piece. One Piece Man. Oh, come on. If I was Max, that wouldn't have happened. All right, well, let's start making our way to the north. Is that even... I don't even know if that's a smart move. I mean, I know for sure that we want to do this. Maybe not. Well, yeah, fuck it. Whatever. We gotta watch out for bombers, so we'll move a missile up adjacent, or... Got pretty good coverage, as long as we're not within... I think that should be... Yeah, that'll cover all of our stuff. That's good. Okay. I also have to watch out because we have no... Where's his HQ? Actually, oh, it's way the fuck up there. Okay. Okay, let's send our helicopter in. If it gets... Well, we don't want it to get shot down. That would be bad. So let's just send it in. We'll scout out the area. We'll drop off some mechs. Again, I don't need to capture cities. It is of no benefit to me. Hexa says, are you going to use your G-Coins to buy some fun hats for your characters? Wait, is that a real thing? Oh, I see. You're doing a thing. Doing a bit. I appreciate your bit. Yeah, so there we go. I think that's as good as we're going to get here. I think we're just going to try to push to the HQ. This time I won't be beaten. So I hear oh, he's going for my anti-air with his bomber. That's a good move. That's smart. It's bad for me, but hey, you know, it tracks. Okay, he's gonna shoot my battlecopter with his Eagle tank. Certainly an option. Never let it be said that that was not an option that he had. So we'll try our best to take out his bomber. I don't think we're gonna have great luck here. Kind of crazy how little vision air units actually give you. Fuck. Okay, well, his bombers are basically crippled, so that's fine. And we can pull the anti-air back for now. We do need to watch out in the event that a fighter shows up. I'm sure it's on its way. It's probably going to shoot our fighter next turn, and then we're just kind of fucked. Oh, okay, we've been trapped. Aha! Okay. Well, there's its fighter at least, so we know where it is. Doesn't help us, but we know where it is now. They haven't invented instrument, so the only way they can scout is to tilt the plane and look around. Oh, it's like an A10? Sure, why not? This is as valid as anything else around here. Alright, I guess we'll start capping. So, like I said, Sami gets an extra 50%, so she captures 15 per turn. So yeah, we gotta get this thing the fuck out of the way. But the bomber at least isn't gonna be too much of a problem. It's his fighters that are gonna fuck me up. So it can take out my fighter next turn. That can take out my anti-air, and I don't really have any way to retaliate. And the range. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, he can pretty much hit anything, no matter where it is. But if he attacks over here, well, he won't. He'll attack this. He'll attack my battlecopter, which does free up my anti-air to shoot him down next turn. But it's gonna be a bit of a fuck. He's got a superpower. Oh, I hope he doesn't use it. So there goes my battlecopter, as expected. Yeah, Eagles is got the greatest CO power of all time. He can just go twice. He gets to go twice. Yeah, there's my battlecopter dead. What is Sami's special power in this one? I don't think she has victory march. Oh, it is OP. Yeah, and then we go again. Lightning strike. And there they go again. Here they come. Yep. So saw that coming. At least we can missile it. So there goes my... Oh, it's hanging in there by a thread. Hey, it only needs 1 hit point to... Fuck! Well, so much for that. Oh god. Oh no. That's the worst possible outcome. Okay, let me see what Sami's special ability is. It doesn't actually say. Movement range is high. Okay, what? Double time. Increase movement range. Their movement cost on all terrain becomes 1. That's it? That sucks. Can't even capture in 1 turn? This is bullshit. Her Super CO power lets her capture any property in exactly 1 turn. It's crazy. Crazy awesome. My anti-air's way back here. Trapped by a guy. Okay. I think, yeah, we have to try to lure his units closer to mine. It is clear we're not getting out of this one unscathed. She sounds like a shitty version of the one that I had you play. Who did I have you play? I forgot. You know what? I forgot. This is a Fog of War map. We should be putting all of our shit in forest. They can't. His fighters and stuff wouldn't be able to see. Well, fighters would see my air units, but he wouldn't be able to see all my ground units that I'm losing here. Okay, so we see a tank. So yeah, if we put the anti-air in here, he can't see now. Oh, now we're talking. And I can still fuck up this battlecopter at least. So my fighter's still around. That's good. It's kind of out of position, but so be it. Okay. So he does that. That's fine. Not much we can do about that. Okay, it's dead. Got a lucky roll. And there goes my other battlecopter. Okay, all right, that's fine. Understandable. Have a nice day. Fucking Eagle, man. Fuck Eagle. He's so good. Well, the bomber's just gonna run roughshod over me now. Not much I can do there. Battlecopter. Oh, brother. Okay. We just do this. I think an A-10 could definitely engage a helicopter, Rilla. But these aren't really A-10s. That's just the graphical style of the Green Earth one. They've all kind of got their own unique look to the units. All right. Well, I guess we're moving up. Like I said, if we can stay in... Oh, yeah, we don't do enough damage there, so it doesn't really matter. Just hide in the forest. Not that forest, because then he can spot me. How's our fighter doing here? We want to stay out of range of his fighter. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do that, so I guess best case scenario is we go for the bomber here. And if the bomber shows up, we punish it. Man, this level sucks. All right, well, hopefully he's almost out of units. But there goes the fighter. So he's spotted. Okay, he goes for the anti-air. That's completely understandable. And it's dead. No coming back from that one. So my missiles are gone and my anti-air is just fucked now. But if we can get rid of his bomber, I think we can probably withstand the battlecopter. Fuck. No. Okay, whatever. Just take out his fighter. We could try to lock in his fighter with my ground troops. If I had more infantry, that would actually be doable. We might actually have enough here. No, we can't because he's got the river. But I do have my my march, so maybe it is doable. Double time. Let's go, gentlemen. Lock in. Don't attack. Don't be stupid. All right, well, the problem is now we need to get around to the other side, which seems unlikely to happen. So fuck the APC. Let it chill. So these guys are locked in. My fighter is kind of just chilling. Let's see. So there's the bomber. Yeah, okay. Saw that coming. Okay, but yep, that tracks. Yeah, here comes the tank to fight my APC. Okay, it's the weakened one, so no problem there. See what else he's got. I thought I made you play Lash, Rilip. And Lash isn't bad. Okay, so we can sort of cripple the battle copter. The medium tank actually might be able to do enough damage to finish it off. Not quite. Oh, yep, got lucky. Good, good. No, they are absolutely gunning for me, but guess what? Fighter locked. Okay, now we just take out the bomber. And now I think that's the last of the air units accounted for. So it's just going to be a slow march to get to the damn end of the mission here. Yep, okay, end. So he's locked in. He can't do anything about that. And we're just going to start the slow, inevitable march to victory. Oh shit, that didn't kill it. We don't have any air units, it doesn't actually matter anymore. The only air unit I have is this fighter, and the fighter is on its way. Okay, it'll be able to hit it next turn. Good, good. Let's see what his fighter does. He does have double. He does not use it though. He does not pop the double attack. Oh, uh-oh, we're almost out of fuel here. Gotta be careful. We'll have to use the APC to repair, replenish at some point. Yeah. Oh, the APC itself is almost out. Okay, let's try to push. I'm trying to think maybe capturing a city or two would have been helpful. Okay, he moves. Oh, fuck! Are you serious? He's got another bomber? God damn. Oh! Oh, that's nasty. Fuck's sake. Where was that bomber before, you fuck? Oh, come on. This is bullshit. This game is bullshit. Well, you know what? If his bomber's down here, you know where it's not? It's not to the north. Oh, good. I got double time. Yeah, that's real helpful. Cool. Let me just do this shit. Would be nice if it actually, you know, got me the win. Okay, let's capture. Because we're gonna need to pull back here for a second. That much is clear. Okay. Oh man. Fucking bomber out of nowhere. And the lightning strike. Eagle is just bad. Did they ever explain how an APC refuels a plane? Don't question it. How about that? Does that work for you? Just don't think about it. It does what it needs to do, alright? Okay. So you got the fucking bomber and everything, but you're just gonna let me take your HQ? Okay. Fuck you. I think I'll take offense at your mistake. Do I look like a boy to you? A little bit, yeah. The name's Sammy or Sami. I lost to a girl. Do I look like a girl to you? I would like to apologize for my behavior. It was inappropriate. Oh, okay. I vow by my lucky goggles that I'm not wearing. Wait a minute. All right. Ugh. Now it's on to Yellow Comet. That had to have been. I guess it's an A. Okay. All right. We'll take an A. Feel like it was a lot worse than it needed to be. To be fair, it is Fog of War. He's got his goggles around his neck. That's where goggles go. You know what? You're probably right. I thought goggles went up on your forehead so you look cool. Okay, why are we attacking Yellow Comet? It's Kanbei. Like a plague, here comes the Orange Storm. You're not content with their own lands. They've come to steal mine. Never! Why are we attacking? I think I'm gonna go with Andy here. Because I don't know what the map is. I'm sure it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's just a standard map. Fucking Kanbei. Kanbei's Imperial Forces spot us moving across the border. They're supposed to be the best trained troops around. They sure fucking are. Okay. So what's on the docket here? Well, first thing we gotta do is deal with these guys, so let's start with that, huh? They're strong. Maybe I should have played Max for this one, so we can actually damage them. Because then his tanks are gonna come attack me. And we need to nestle, we need to Fianchetto our rocket artillery. So if we move it here onto the city, it's out of range. So where can this go? That can go pretty much everywhere, so that doesn't matter. Unless we put it here. Then that can cover that. Well, this is certainly something. And we can sneak out. Fuck, we can't actually. There's a mountain in the way. Okay. Actually, let's send the infantry north. We can try to capture these if we need to repair. Because something tells me this isn't gonna be a walk in the park. He's gonna fuck me up good. Okay, so it's the artillery first. Smart. I think. Maybe that's smart. He goes for my artillery, but that's just gonna heal because it's on a city, so kind of a waste. But he's on a plane, so... But he's gonna do a shitload of damage because he's Kanbei. So his thing is all his units are 30% stronger, but they only cost 20% more. So yeah, look at fuck me. He's so good. He's in the banned tier of COs. Oh, brother, he's moving up. Okay, we may actually have to fall back here. This might be a untenable position. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's just fall back. I mean, this tank is fucked. But the rest don't have to be. And we'll just have to keep taking hits from the rocket artillery until we can clean up his stuff. I mean, we can mech our way over here. So his... Okay, he won't be able to hit our mech in the woods. Okay. Which is good. And we can go here and start trying to cap. So is there any way we can get this tank back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think this tank is stuck. So in that case, we should just take out this rocket. And that way it won't be a problem anymore. And then all we got to do is hold the wall. We got to hold the line, park our stuff on cities, and just pray to pick a god and pray. We're going full Ferdinand. Well, what's his name? From Fire Emblem Awakening. Anybody know? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Frederick. Thank you. Oh no, he's gonna get his power here in a second too. Yep. So he doesn't even attack. Wow, he's just stacking up. All right, that's understandable. So we want to go ahead and hit this medium tank before it hits us. But something tells me this is not going to go well for me. It's probably fine. We want to focus on damaging the stuff that is undamaged. We pretty much want to force him to attack with weakened units. And we also want to hit his medium tanks first, because those are the biggest threats. Okay. And this is not a good place. This is not a good place. And then this tank can just heal up. So we'll probably have to end up rotating stuff out as we go. Okay. Well, hey, at least we took out one of his tanks, kind of. Oh, okay. That'll be useful. So if he does a lot of damage, we can just heal up. Because he's going to get a Samurai Spirit or whatever. Morale boost. So now he does even more damage. As if that was necessary. Okay, he's going to go for caps, which is fine, because then he can use that to heal. But he's going to fuck my shit up. Okay, no, still not good against a medium tank on a forest. Okay, so he joins at the north side. That's as much as he's going to get done here, because he didn't use this medium tank. There's the medium tank attack. Still pretty good. Could have been a lot worse, though. And if he moves his artillery up, yeah, we can just pound his artillery now. So now I get to use my power. Which I think is going to make pretty short work of these troops that he's overextended. But we'll see. So we hit his tank. Wow! I was not anticipating it taking it out, but that's great. For this one, we go ahead and hit the medium tank, because that's the one we don't want to attack. even though we're going to. Then we send our other tank in to clean up the other tank. So yeah, only 34% damage. It's not gonna do that much. But again, he still is basically can't use it, so we can take that out, move forward, hit the artillery with our medium tank, and that should clean up all of his biggest threats. Yep. Okay. Well, he's got strong troops, but on a pre-deployed map, with good choke points, you just chill. Make him come to you. No damage. Yeah, for real. Okay. Just get up in the mountains here. And then park our little butt right here. Actually, hold on. Somebody needs to be supplied. No problem. I can do that. I believe that's everybody. Yep. I see what he chooses to do here. Finishes the cap. Starts moving up with his other infantry. Starts the cap. Artillery is my artillery. Okay. Yeah, okay, not a bad choice. Goes for my infantry with this tank, which not very effective up in the mountains with a power active. And then same deal again. So I mean, they're free hits basically because I'm not gonna damage him back. And he doesn't attack with his mech. Why not? It's so weird. Sometimes I don't get the AI. Like, you're already on the offensive, like just go for the attack. We should be able to clear out his infantry. Yeah, nice. So we're gonna push through now. It should be pretty straightforward. What do we got in the rocket range? So we take out the artillery. Nope, take out the artillery with the artillery first. That's the only thing it can hit. Then rocket lets us hit just the tank, so take out the tank. Then damn it, or block the cap rather, because that's a mech too, so that's slightly more dangerous, and it prevents him from capping this turn. Take out the tank. All right, we're mopping up. Philip says kind of cool to see World War I tanks. Like I said, yeah, every faction has their own art style, and it's really fun to just kind of see, oh, what is this based on? Plus it's cool to have different factions. I mean, and it's just the little things, right? It's these little animations, everything all together. It makes it more of an interesting game. Rilip, wait, I have an idea. You want to make an Advance Wars clone? I have some ideas. Unlike Warside or whatever, the one that just came out that everybody hates, it's actually going to be good. So he's just gonna chill there, huh? All right. Well, then we'll move up. And we'll start fucking with him. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, I think we can just finish that off. We did not lose a single unit. We play that. Well, no, we lost the one tank. I forgot about that. We lost a single unit. We lost one tank. But definitely, I'm glad I recognized Because I never know, is the AI gonna send its troops forward, or is it programmed to leave them in one spot until I enter its range? So many of Kanbai's forces defeated in such a short time. Withdraw. Wow, they were good. Wow. SS. I'm gonna get a P rank. Am I still an Ebon rat? Nope, I'm a Rose rat. Sweet. Rilip says that would be a fairly straightforward game to program except for the AI. That's the fun part, Rilip. You're not playing against AI. Whenever you play, you connect directly to my computer and I play as all the enemy troops. I'm joking, but I know at least a couple of games that have that feature where if you're playing in the campaign and someone goes against an enemy AI unit, it'll actually pull in a human player to play. What shall we do, Sonia? What are our current battle conditions, Father? Oh, she doesn't have her glasses. She looks so weird. This is so typical of you. Gathering thorough intel is the key to victory. Except she sucks. All right, let's get the intel. The troops are deployed here. It doesn't appear to be a very large force. Then I'll just crush them with superior numbers. But first, oh boy. All right, see if we can beat him. Let's go. Go, Sami. Mission 10, Mighty Kanbai. All right, let's see what we got here. There aren't many units here. Must be some bases, okay. All right, we're good. So let's see what our options are. Well, I think step one, we take out the rocket as best we can. Because otherwise, you know, that's just gonna end us right away. And then we probably have to hold. Yeah, let's take out the artillery. Just do as much damage as we can to the artillery. No airports means no copters, which is a problem. And then, yeah, then the medium tank will just move in. So we want to hold on the city. This is probably going to hit here, and then the medium tank. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no matter what we do, we're gonna get screwed. Okay. All right, let's get on it then. I think we're gonna need an artillery. As much as I don't want to build an artillery in that particular slot. No, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we have to build here. Okay. Like I was thinking if I pulled back, but now that I've moved my infantry, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what he's got. So he moves up. Okay, he rockets my rocket. It's on a city, so it's not gonna matter. He does 2 damage, we get 2 damage back. So now he's basically screwed. All I have to do is sit back and hold with my medium tank and let him come to me. Not even a problem. He attacks with this regular tank too. That's great. This is wonderful news. But yeah, pretty much we just hang back. I'm glad I didn't pick Max. Oh shit, he's got a medium tank coming in. We need to take that out. Oh shit, okay. This is slightly bad. Maybe if we just do this. No, that won't work. Well, okay, if I damage this, let's see. So where can his artillery hit? Nowhere. I think we have to try to soften up the medium tanks as best we can. It's really the only option I have. And then we hit. I think we actually just hold and force him to decide. And then we put our artillery here in the forest to get extra defense. If I take out the tank, I can just use the mech to block then. That might actually be a good idea. So we hit with the tank. So the tank gets an extra turn of healing. My mech hopefully survives with 1 HP. Against Kanbei on a road though, I doubt it. But we can take out the artillery with the mech, and then we just have to hold against the medium as we get artillery down. And then we can even use infantry next turn if we need to. Okay, 7,000. We can build probably a mech and 2 infantry. We just gotta hold on this island until he runs out of units. He's going full Zap Brannigan. It's usually what I would do, but here we are. And he goes for the rocket again. He's just wasting his shots. So yeah, he can do all this. It doesn't do anything though. That's the thing. So yeah, he clears out my mech. That was to be expected. Got that 30% extra attack. Then he hits my tank. Okay, this is where it could get ugly. Okay, tank is dead. That is a problem. We'll need to do so. Oh, then he brings the artillery up. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, okay. Idea time. I think I got it. We basically need to do this. Can I actually make this? I cannot. What I was thinking is I soften up. You know, fuck it. We're gonna have to do something. We're just gonna have to use our infantry as best as we can. So if he breaks through on that side, we're just gonna have to hope that we can hold on this side. Yeah, just do as much damage as we can here. His artillery does nothing right now, which is good. So if we can just soften up his tanks, then he won't be able to break through the medium tank. My tank can't hold forever though, is the problem. So we're gonna need additional reinforcements here. Yeah, if he breaks through artillery, I guess that'll help. And just use the infantry to block until we're out of infantry. Yeah, let's see what he does. Oh fuck, he got his power. Okay, now we have a problem. That's a lot of damage. So he artilleries. He doesn't break through with that one, but when he attacks with his medium tank, he will absolutely manage it. Now he's gonna do, okay, 2 damage, that's fine. He attacks with his tank. Okay, that's good. That means he's not breaking through this turn. Now, he could break through on this side, and then we have a problem. Okay, he breaks through. Now we do have a problem. He attacks the rocket with a full medium combat. Oh, it survives. Wow, I was not expecting that. However, that does mean, so we do have his medium tank locked in. So one option would be we base lock ourselves for a turn. And again, I'm just gonna keep softening up his I guess we want to go for the medium tanks at this point, right? because without the medium tanks, you can't do much. We are going to need to replace that medium tank at some point. So if I base lock myself, what is the advantage? Well, I can, because this won't heal then. Yeah, no matter where I go, I mean, it's gonna be shot at. So I think what we have to do is lock it in. Base lock here. Force him to attack the rocket again. And then what? How does that help me? I think, yeah, we gotta stay where we are. Maybe not. Maybe if I double base lock myself. It's not looking too solid for me at the moment. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. So now he's trapped by infantry. Even if he attacks the infantry, he's not getting out of there. And then we can use this opportunity to create another artillery. Yeah. Tommy was definitely not probably the best choice here. But maybe Andy would have been better. I was kind of hoping it would be a base rush map, but it's just more of a defense map. Okay, let's see what he does. So he artilleries my mech, which is fine. Does 4, or does 6, down to 4. He missiles my missile with his, or rockets my rockets with his rocket. And then he just shuffles his tanks around. All right, he goes for my infantry and does not kill the infantry. So we'll just be able to rotate infantry in and out. His tanks are locked there for now. And okay, he does take out the mech. So really he should have attacked that first, and then he could have got my artillery. Oh fuck, the medium tank has arrived. I think we're done for. Ooh, that's bad. But on the plus side, he did not move in enough units to really support that. So I think what we have to do this turn is try to smash up his medium tank as much as we can. Oh boy. And hope for the best. And then we, as much as it pains me, we're gonna have to block with the rockets, because I have nothing else that can get over there to block this turn. We base lock again. This is getting nasty. He's gonna get a samurai spirit here too. Capture. A little more income does the body good. Yeah, if we had our power, we could pull it off, but we don't. We lock him in. We go here. So that prevents him from... Actually, this kind of screws him. He'll have to move his artillery back because he won't be able to fire this turn. So maybe that's going to save us here. I think we need a mech. And then just another infantry is fine. Okay, so he uses his artillery to attack. Wow, okay, so he's basically just not gonna move forward. That's good for us. Saves me a lot of trouble. There goes another infantry. He uses... Uh-oh. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That rocket was keeping me going this whole time. And he takes out the 2 HP. We're wearing him down though. He's gonna run out of units eventually. I guess I am kind of Zap Branniganing this myself, not so much him. So he plays Shuffle the Tanks. And again, we have just the absolute most useless power for this. Oh, I guess the mech can reach this turn. It's not all bad. So that's pretty good. And he sent his medium tank back to repair, which is actually not great for us. So we should be able to finish him off on the south side of the island. And then shuffle our forces over to the other side. And hopefully just push them all the way back. So no need to continue with that. And then we just flood the zone with infantry. Fire at his strongest tanks. Force him to retreat. Or force him to attack with weakened tanks. Let him decide. And I would love to get a tank of my own, but I think we're just going to have to rely on artillery here. And just absolutely shellac him with artillery. And use our infantry as blocking troops. Okay, so there's the artillery again. Yep. Been shellacking me with that artillery. I should have hit that with the rockets earlier. Would have been really helpful. Hit the artillery, yikes. Only 4 though, so no big deal. We can probably mech that tank out of the way. And then move forward with infantry to block again. He takes out 5 HP infantry. Oh, he doesn't. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. So now I don't have to move an infantry there this turn, which is great. But I will anyway, because I want to block the artillery from taking out a free unit. Very nice. And now the ball is in our court. So now we're gonna deal with this rocket because this rocket's been really annoying. We go ahead and hit his highest HP tank. Like so. I don't think our full, oh no, it can. Okay, our mechs are still stronger. I don't think they're that much stronger though. They're just a little bit stronger. Send that over there, send this over here. And now we have held out long enough. Now we can start pushing him back. I'm gonna build an APC, an infantry, another infantry. Ooh, samurai, or not. Morale boost coming in. Samurai Spirits is super CO power. Just, it's so weird that the first game just had regular. I guess they had to keep upping the ante, huh? Okay, so we're gonna lose this infantry probably. Not that one though. And there, okay, so his medium tank is in retreat. So now is our opportunity to push whatever kind of advantage we think we have, which is not much. So we're just gonna roll our roll the artillery in here. Take out his tanks. And I think we may actually have to build a tank or two of our own to continue facing him down. Otherwise, he's just gonna retreat. Just finish off his tank so we can't pull him back. Okay. Pull you back to repair. And then it's just a little bit up. Moving in. All right, we need a tank. Infantry. Infantry. I think we're good. So what's he gonna do? Does he send in the medium tank? Does he send in his infantry? He's just gonna blow up my artillery piece by piece. Sending in a tank. All right. So he goes for the mech. Mechs fire back, do a little bit of damage, but not that much. And then that medium tank is now repairing. So his medium tank from the initial strike is now at the point where it's almost fully repaired. So we gotta watch out. And my tank, I built my tank over here, huh? His artillery's almost out of ammo. That's great. He's really got his money's worth from that thing. I don't think I've ever seen an artillery run out of ammo. Okay, artillery down. Good. And now we place down some juicy kanbei bait. A 1 HP artillery in the middle of nowhere. He's gotta go for that. Got the road one first. Oh! Go for the one on the plane. His medium tank's gonna be up to 9 HP. So what does that mean for us? I think it means we gotta just go all in. We gotta push the attack and try to catch up to him. Send in our rocket to try to... We've already used our rocket. Shoot. Go ahead and supply. All right. Now we should have enough for a tank, so we can use the tank on this side now. Let's see if he takes the bait, the con bait. Damn, it's expensive to repair his units too. He does not take any bait at all. He is too smart to fall for that. Wow. Now I'm kind of wishing, well, you know what? We're going to overwhelm him, so it doesn't really matter. He can do whatever he wants at this point. We're just going to set up our blocking. Like so. So we're at a range of artillery. We've got our tank to attack his artillery. He did not take the bait, so now we're gonna push the attack. It's not gonna do much damage, but it's gonna rattle him up a little bit and keep him from getting his full heal. And then we can send our artillery in. Now, if he wants to avoid getting attacked, he'll have to attack me back. And here comes all the infantry to capture. They've been bottled up in this island for who knows how long. They're ready. And I don't believe... I will build another tank, but I don't think we're going to need any more infantry. So we'll just base skip there. Is it really base skipping in the single player campaign? Probably not. And of course, the tank has plenty of range to get to that artillery. So that artillery is stuck and it'll go down pretty quick. Heck, we can even attack with an infantry. Why not? Give it the business. Down to 1. Ooh. Good for me, bad for him. And then we just start knocking down that medium tank. One thing I've noticed, and I don't know if this is the case, when the AI decides to pull back a unit to heal, do they ever get it out of being in heal mode? Do not fire. Fuck. Because it seems like they do not. Because he got it to full HP. I guess he realizes there's not a whole lot he can do at this point. So yeah, we just shell it and hit it with the tank. And that oughta be the last of our trouble here. Access, do they even have an AI heal mode, or they just consider the unit being on a city to heal? No, he moved it, he retreated it from the front lines. So there's definitely a heal mode. At which point the AI decides we're going to pull the unit back and put it on a city to heal. So yes. Do they remember between turns? I have to assume they do something. I don't know. Let's hope that when me and Rilla make our version of Advance Wars, we do a better job, huh? Put the medium tank out. We won't need it, but getting supplied, and then that should be the last we have to see of this stupid medium tank. It did good work. I mean, I had no real counter to it. Look, we've had 25 years of advancement in the field of programming strategy game AI. I'm sure we can figure something out. I trust Rilip's expertise. He knows what he's doing. Where are these enemy units coming from? The base. They're coming out of the base, man. Damn. So still an A. Okay. Could have. We wouldn't saw me. We probably could have gone faster. I don't know if Max would be a good pick though, just because of the lack of indirects. We would have had a really hard time dealing with Kanbei's defense. All right. Well, where's our next battle? Dang and Yellow Comet. They're pretty good, aren't they? You can go on and on about the superior number of bases, but they really just outlasted you, father. Blah, blah, blah. Stop that whining. We obviously need to match their number of bases. Yes, okay. But we also... It is decided! He's so... Okay, let's go, Sami. Strategic maneuvering. If we get an airport on this... Kanbei's error, question mark. We do get an airport, sweet. We have deceased properties doing, looks like things are gonna get rough. We have an airport. Yep. What's an airport again? There we go. We got to the meme level. Somebody screenshot that. What's an airport? Airports let us deploy air units, plus damaged planes and copters go there to blah, blah, blah. Got it, okay. Take a close look at that base deploys ground units, right? Well, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's completely useless. Ignore that and capture some other bases and cities. We need to capture 15 properties to win. Dude, what if he builds a missile there and base locks me? All right, well, let's start with the easy grab here. So he has a fighter. The fighter can come to me. Like so. So we take out... We cripple the bomber a little bit. Good. Now, what I would love to do, which is not an option, unfortunately. Okay, let's capture a basis. Let's start by capturing. Let's not worry about the specifics here. Infantry, infantry. And then we want this to go to the island next turn. And so if I leave my my battle copters here, he has no real response to that. Kind of a yucky map. What am I supposed to do? I guess I have an airport, so make air units. Yeah, leave everything where it is. I think we're okay. Yeah, leave the missiles there too. Whatever. It's not fog of war, at least. Oh ho ho! A base for Kanbei's troops. Is that his only base? What the fuck? That's actually hilarious. So he sends his fighter over. He sends his bomber over, which does nothing. All right. So what we want to do here is shoot down his bomber with our missiles, as one does. He shall deploy a mountain of troops all onto this tiny island. Genius. Kanbei, you've done it again. That actually really sucks. Wow. I mean, I guess we have to get the first strike, but damn. Okay, these fucking zeros are gonna fuck up my jets, man. Look at that. We may have a problem here. Okay, well, we can at least get the first strike on the copter. So that's good. Ugh. Kanbei, man. No wonder he's banned. Okay, let's finish the caps. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Or don't. Actually, we need the cap. We can afford one T-copter. I mean, with no T-copter, we can't deploy, so there's really no reason to build anything without a T-copter. Like, this is only for infantry and mechs. Okay. End the turn. He's gonna fuck my fighter up, isn't he? Alright, he's only got the one, and he doesn't have any airports that I can see. Oh, he's going for my T-copter. That's kind of yucky. I did just make another one though, so maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, I think he's got that one. It's all right because I already deployed my units. No biggie. And that saves me from having to. But he's got copters too. Oh. Okay. He smartly stayed out of range of my missiles. We'll have to keep getting first strikes here. And then eventually, hopefully, we'll get him down to the point where he's no longer a threat. Man, I miss Victory March. They were really cooking with the Super CO powers, man. They knew exactly what they needed to do. And unfortunately, I can't deploy this turn, so we'll just have to wait. Get another T-copter. More infantry, and we'll just end up... Let's, shoot, I should have built the infantry on the other one there. That would have been better. Okay. At the airport. And that'll really let... Okay, so he's got his samurai... Or, got his morale boost. Sorry. Let's see here. So he can really fuck up my air units. And he does have missiles and anti-air over there, so we do need to be careful. But I think if we're smart and we just deploy... Oh, fuck, he's going for the transport. I'm not going to say that's a bad move, because it does have an infantry in there. You get 2 units for the price of 1, but... You're getting kind of tunnel blind here. Tunnel vision. Okay, so he's just gonna chill over there, huh? So capture. So there's another airport. What's an airport again? I should have used my power. Yeah, at least we don't take any damage that time. No reason not to. We're just gonna keep charging it up. Okay. All right, so now we should be relatively uncontested in the skies. So he can scream and yell all day, but it's not gonna matter. I might have actually had him in range there. Yeah, I think I fucked that up. Oh well. Okay. Keep those T-copters coming, boys. And I think that's it. There's not a lot we can do on this little tiny outcropping. No reason to build more infantry when we can't transport them all. I do see he has transport copters coming in. Man, he is just persistent. Somebody changed the value on these T-copters, man. The AI likes them too much. It's the same problem with the APCs, huh? They just love attacking those. All right. Well, now that that's taken care of, we got a great little base area here. So the problem is, as I'm sure you can anticipate, not a whole lot I can do with just T-copters and infantry. We're gonna need to get some mechs and B-copters. All right, well, there we go. Just trying to see if there's any way that I can use this to my advantage. I don't think so. We could just try to sneak around and get an HQ cap. If we send in enough copters, it should be fine. Philip says, I feel bad for the World War II plane shot down by jet fighters. His fighters are stronger than mine. It doesn't matter what they look like. That was not a bad play, I guess. He is in defensive terrain. Now we want to hold them off here. Just shoot them down. Send the battlecopter back to repair. And look at that, we've trapped him. Beautiful. Can drop right onto these properties. Glorious. And we can send this guy back to repair too, I suppose. Although we really don't need to, because he has no defense against it. We can just shoot at his transports as they come over. Yeah, we're not going to need that base. Again, it's literally, we can only build infantry here, so it really doesn't matter. I think just another battlecopter is in order. Okay, let's keep capturing. He's doing a great job with the capturing. And yeah, tanks versus T-copter. It's a free shot. He's not using his transport copters very well, is he? I guess he's trying to keep him out of range of my fighter, which is smart. No, he's not even. Okay, well, he did bring them into protection range of his anti-air, so maybe that counts. All right, hit him. Hit him in the face. What I think we can do here, like I said earlier, is just overwhelm the anti-air. Oh shoot, he's got the missile in range. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to try to sneak a bomber in there. Only be able to get, is that a shoal? It's not a shoal. Or we just drop T-copters. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, we gotta do something. We can't just say, oh, there's an anti-air here, we can't attack. That's not gonna work either. And we can't even afford a battlecopter this turn. How many T-copters do we need to block? Time to find out, guys. We're about to learn why Sami is considered a tier 3, tier 4. She's not. I don't think she's actually very highly rated, unfortunately. Let's check the radius of it. Okay, it's not that far. Lock them in. All right. So what's the plan? He's just gonna deploy his units like that, huh? Thing's about to run out of fuel. Should probably send it back. Yeah. So this is a bit HQ rush Hail Mary type attack here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move the T-copters up. We're gonna finish capturing, and then theoretically we should just be able to fully saturate his anti-air with so much air that there's not enough anti to get rid of it all. It's gonna be perfect. We surround his anti-air. We attack we send the battlecopters in to attack the missiles to weaken that. We drop off a bunch of T-copters. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be incredible. Okay. Well, let's do it. And that's gonna happen over the course of 2 turns, I think. I mean, do I even need to worry about... He finally built the rocket. That's funny. So he can bombard me. That was what I was concerned about. But it doesn't really matter. So our fighter is back online. We can go ahead and send it here. Get the T-copter. And then all we got to do is surround the anti-air like this. Drop infantry. They can then capture next turn. So yep, just like this. Make sure we're at a range of... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess that's gonna happen. Shoot down. Is that actually... I think that is within the minimum range. So again, a great example of why missiles are not particularly useful. So here's the thing. I guess he can go up on that peninsula, so never mind. It's not as clever as I thought. But basically, we're going to fully overwhelm his anti-air screen. He's not going to know what to shoot at. And while he's trying to make up his mind, meanwhile, I've captured his HQ. Is this the best way to play this level? I don't know. But it's the way that I have chosen to play the level. Go ahead and get another T-copter here. Probably another option would just be to wait for bombers and just bomb the crap out of him. But this is fun too. Okay, so his missiles are back to full, so we'll see what happens. So he goes for one of my transports. Just gets fully wiped. That's fine. Anti-air is gonna move in, take out... Okay, this might actually have been a mistake. I actually am now reconsidering, because it seems like he's just gonna be able to get through the screen with his anti-air and then mow down my infantry. Okay, all right. That's where our brave other battlecopters come into play. And the fighter, too. We just have to block. It's a diversionary tactic. So put on our power. Oh, such a bad idea. far can my my guys go this turn? Not very far. We try to lock that in there. Missile damage can we do to the missile? Quite a bit. We can do 7 if we attack with all of our battle copters. And because it moved onto the peninsula, it's now trapped. So that battle copter is now fuck. I say that as I literally sacrifice my battle copter. I was supposed to attack the missile. That was a fat finger. That's on me. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off. The greatest heist in the history of Advance Wars. Without a victory march, can Sammy somehow manage to capture a base? Get that bomber going. That'll show him. All right, see what happens next. Something tells me it's gonna get ugly. And there goes my properties. So I have possibly made a mistake here. I don't know. I definitely made a mistake attacking. That was not intentional. Okay, so he sticks around. He attacks the battlecopter. Smart. My brave battlecopter pilots. Good work, I guess. I think we win now. I don't think he has any way to stop the cap of his HQ. Yeah, nope, he's done. So yeah, he goes for the infantry, but that's not going to be enough. Oof. That was not a good plan. But it worked. It was a plan, and it worked. Blah, blah, blah. Orange Star's objective is not to conquer Yellow Comet. Blah, blah, blah. You leave them be, I'm sure they'll depart without any trouble. No more attacking. You can just let someone do some diplomacy, man. All right, victory. I did it. I won. That technique. Oh, yeah, that's not a great plan, but it worked, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, there's the question mark on there. Should say stars error. I'm a gold rat. Yay! All right, I think we got time for one more mission. Hopefully it's not a long one. Oh, Drake. Blow ye winds of the morning. Blow ye winds, hi-ho. It's Drake, everybody's favorite. You've got to get in position. Morning, Eagle. Wouldn't you rather just sit and bask in the sun a while? Are you insane? Be cool, man. Be cool. All right, let's see. He's absolutely peerless in naval combat, but sometimes I wonder. So is this an optional one? Oh. This looks like the place for me. This is right up my alley. Let's go. Let's finish strong with Max. Max is fun. Captain Drake. Yarr. Uh-oh. Oh, we're red? Okay, cool. I'd never heard there was any bad blood between our countries. I'm as puzzled as you are. Okay. What do you know about Drake? Heard he's virtually unstoppable in naval combat. Oh man. In head-to-head combat like this, I'm your man. Let's go. Your fucking man. We'll see just how unstoppable we are. This may be a mistake, but whatever. It's Fog of War, so let's just see what we got. Maybe I should have did a... Well, we don't have an APC, and we have no bases, so whatever we got is what we got. What you see is what you get, as they say. And then we have the the battleships that are almost completely pointless. Oh, well, no, the range is still pretty good on them. It's just we're not going to beat Drake's range. Okay, so there's a cruiser. So we see the cruiser. And we just have to hope that it doesn't see us. Because we don't really have a good counter to it. Now's the time! Yar! Anchors away! Okay, he drops his sub. He moves his battleships up. Alright, alright. I'm feeling it. A max blast right now would be killer. I think we can pull this off, actually. We can just sink his battleships. We can avoid his cruisers. And I happen to know where his sub dropped. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, beep, beep. All right, so if I recall correctly, it was right around here. I can't see. There we go. Okay, found it. Now we just go ahead and shellac it and move our battleships in to intercept this cruiser. Actually hasn't been too bad so far. So, oh, okay. I guess we do have to worry about his battleship. Fuck. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. Putting my cruiser right where he can get hit. But we got good coverage here, so if he goes through my submarine, at least we know. And we can take out his other battleship next turn. Oh no! He's got the rain! Tsunami! My fuel! Does he do damage too? Fuck, he does. Oh, that's bad. Drake is so good. He's a stall ECO, which means he likes to play the long game. He's not super aggressive. Oh, and there goes my lander. Fuck. Well, so much for that. I guess this is where we're landing. That's too bad. Okay, well, we get max blast out of it, so we just gotta find his other battleship and call it a day. That's too bad. Ooh, yeah, he gets extra defense on his naval units. Okay, there's a sub. I see a sub over there. So where is that battleship is the question. It can't be too far away. Well, there it is. We found it. And unfortunately, he's going to be able to see me. So that does me no good. But I guess for funsies, I'll just move right in. And then watch as my lead rapidly evaporates. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this goes. Something tells me it's gonna get ugly. He goes for the rocket first, as any wise... Okay, well, we managed to survive the hit. He doesn't use his cruisers. That's certainly a choice. Boop, boop, boop. And there they go. Okay. And we just hit him with the battleship. And then sink them with our other sub. And then send the other subs over to fight the battleship and the other cruiser. So much for... Does it actually... It does not drop depth charges, it just fires the missiles. Okay. All right, so let's send our troops over. Maybe we can probably come out of the water now. Go ahead and hit his cruiser so it can't do too much damage back to our sub. And then try to sink his battleship as best we can. Nice, 58%. It's good damage. All right, go ahead and cap the battleship again for 3% damage. Beautiful. Look at that missile fly. Oh, right, I still had a guy here. Too bad he can't do anything because my lander's dead. He's gonna tsunami me again. Oh. Just draining the life, draining my will to live. I could have saved and healed my rocket. No, because I would have still been in range of the battleship. Okay, he goes for the sub, which we should be able to retaliate pretty well with. Like so. Yeah, not great. He did pop his power. Question is, I do not get my power. Hoping that I would get it. So that'll finish off the battleship, and then all that's left is this stupid cruiser. It's giving me trouble. Can we just finish it off? 12%? No, not this turn. This is Fog of War, right? So he shouldn't be able to see this. Yippee! Yeah, that again, that comes down to, I mean, he has a cruiser here, so he has good range or good vision, but it comes down to the AI just being able to do whatever the fuck they want in fog. Like, oh, no vision, no problem. All right, then we just polish them off here. Our battleship. Maybe I should have been a little more cautious advancing with my lander. I could have just... You've beaten me! You're a Green Earth CO? That I am! Yo ho ho! Okay, not too bad. S rank, wow! I guess we did only lose 2 units, so... Could have gone better. We went pretty quick. We went about as quick as you could. All right, well, that's that went pretty quick actually, but I think I don't want to start a new one because we don't know how long I want it to be. Yes, yes, Hex, I know the whole conceit is very silly with all the like, oh, they're just moving through, let's battle. It's like, what about all the troops? Orange Star did not attack Green Earth. We saw what we were meant to see, and this goes beyond the battles of Green Earth. The entire conflict has been orchestrated from the beginning. But how? Quiet. Now, if I'm right, I'll have to turn the tides on our mystery foe. All right. How do I leave? No. Okay, I guess I have to pick who I want to go. We're up against Drake again, huh? I think Andy, because we can then counter his power with our own power. Hex, those battleships cost like 4 times as much as a tank. They're not that cheap. So Drake's hit us again. We need to protect the missile unit. Okay, I just have to protect the missile unit. You've got it. Don't worry about the cities or your HQ. 10 days. Okay, this is a defense mission. I think we can do this one. Let's try it out. A basic tank compared to a battleship, it shouldn't even be close. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's too close for comfort, as they say. Or something. Alright, well, we haven't quite taken out the battleship, unfortunately. But let's be about getting some better vision. So he does appear to be sending tanks in. Curiouser and curiouser. I have no infantry, which is also interesting. What am I supposed to do with this lander, then? The only place to land is his thing, but I have no infantry to capture with. That's funny. I guess I could send him over here and try to head him off at the pass or something. Watch this thing get sunk. Okay, let's not do that then. We'll provide a blocking lander. Alright, so all we gotta do is protect that, huh? I think we can handle that. Here they come. He's gonna hit me with his one battleship. I mean, look at the size of the battleship. It's not that big, right? Oh, fuck me. Well, that was a mistake. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. I may have to start this one over, guys. If I can't survive this next hit. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Yep, okay. Well, throw the shot. Oh, no. Okay, he's got a sub. Oh, man, I gotta survive 10 days? Are you crazy? That ain't happening. Okay, drop and drop. This was a bad idea. Why did I think that would be a good idea? I don't know. Now I know he has a sub here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dive. Problem is I can't attack it with except with my own sub. Okay. Well, let's ride out as best we can. Maybe it'll have to surface eventually, right? Should have just left the damn medium tank where it was. Gonna lose this fucking mission because I got excited. Okay, so he came up for air. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna hit him. Oh, that rocket. Oh, no. Okay. So, let's see. I think we need to focus on damaging the battleship. Maybe taking out the sub first. 44 damage on the battleship, 68 on the sub. If I take out the sub, I can cripple the battleship with my sub. So we'll go with that option. That kind of sucked. 87%, man. That's a lot of damage. No, I have to protect the missile. Oh, I guess I could take the missile and park it somewhere else, huh? That's not a bad idea. I mean, it might be a bad idea. I don't know. Okay, there's a tank there. See, this is one of those levels where it's like, oops, you did something wrong. Start over. Fuck me. I'm done. That's the end of the game right there. Okay, we're leaving. Let's try your idea. Got my missile. Good luck. You're not gonna find it. I'm taking it on an adventure. Till I run out of fuel. And here comes this fucking tsunami now. Yep. and there goes my rocket. 10 days, man. They really got you on this one. This is brutal. Because the cruiser's gonna sink my sub. The battleship is gonna... The battleships are gonna sink my battleship. So yeah, there's the cruiser sinking my sub. I mean, I do have another sub, so it's not inconceivable. I guess if I block them here, I can try to... Oh, fuck. Yeah, and that's a full strength sub, too. Damn. That is miserable. Well, guess what, fuckers? Good luck trying to find me. This is so silly. All right, good luck. You're gonna need it. Pew, 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 pew. Well, sinking all the ships was wishful thinking, I think, Hex, but sneaking them away was the best play here, I think. Because the AI is not smart enough to check every shoal, I hope. Okay. Yep, and there's that. Just we're doing a little bit of a Dunkirk here. Evacuating what we have while my battleship gets blown up by submarines. How could this have gone differently, I wonder? What do I even have with me? I have a tank. Maybe my tank will just have to take the brunt here. Do a little dive. Okay, so he cannot see me now. That's good. And the bridge is gonna block. Okay, well, fuck that tank. I see how it is. Okay, well, that's not too bad. 5 days. Oh, I've paused. What the hell just happened? Hold on. Something broke with the capture card. It knows that it's 9 o'clock. Okay, I think it fixed itself. I don't know what happened. I didn't push anything. Did it switch back? It should be. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're good. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it out. We're just hanging out. We're not bothering nobody. Day 6. Day 6, where are the subs? They gotta run out of fuel, right? At some point, if it's gonna stay hidden there. Oh, okay, I see. That's interesting. Speaking of fuel, how's my sub doing? 19, not great. Not great at all. But if we can just avoid this tank. Oh, here they come. Yeah, there's his sub. Well, his sub's gotta be almost close to dying, right? Yeah, thanks, Rilip. But we're just gonna finish this map and then we'll be done. Okay, there we go. And we just leave the missiles in for now. And just let the sub chill. Alright, see what happens. So he goes there, he hits my tank from a city, which is fine. I hit his tank back. If we get our repair, then that'll be good. So he's gonna start moving his shit around. We just gotta avoid his battleship range, I think. How's my sub doing? Not great. And I'm not even close to getting my power. But we can hit his tanks pretty good. Yeah, not great. Drop the missiles off. Oh. Leave it, leave it. Send the lander over here somewhere. Doesn't matter where. Just hide the missile. We're playing hide the missile with Drake. And there goes the sub. Perfect. He goes for my tank again. Should be pretty even, I think. Maybe not. There's his tank to attack my lander, whatever. Not important. I wonder if the battleships are gonna sink too. Yeah, he's got his rocket. Oh, so there we have all the battleships in the world. There goes my sub. We did it! You really stuck it out, didn't you? If you want to continue this, you'll have to face me. Well, I'll be keelhauled. Time to pull anchor. That was the dumbest mission ever. Why are our forces so asymmetrical? Because these are campaign missions. They're not, you know, real battles. Like, it's not a chess match. Yeah, well, we survived, so whatever. Save current, yes. And then I'd like to get out of here, please. All right, well, thanks everybody for coming out. We're gonna be done now. That was a lot of fun. I'm having fun reliving Advance Wars. It's been looking forward to 2 when we get Neo tanks and stuff. All right, well, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So everybody have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Real I won't see you tomorrow because you already said why. But everybody else, I expect you to be here, or else I won't play your favorite game next week, whatever that is. All right, good night, everybody. Bye bye.